Hi everybody, I'm Eddie.
I'm Renee.
And we are Couch to Trail. So we had a lot of comments from our video on our gear, and we are very thankful, very grateful to the community that just offered up a wealth of information.
Yeah.
So we have gone through our gear and we have reduced some things that you all had mentioned, and let's just cover some of the stuff we reduced.
All right.
You have the notes?
I do have the notes.
We wrote it down so we wouldn't forget.
Yeah.
Oh, and also just would like to say there were several people that are veterans that commented, and thank you for your service. We are also veterans. I am a 20-year veteran of the Air Force. I was a jet engine mechanic, and
I was a supply technician with the Canadian military for 12 years.
So,
yeah. All
right. So what we did, I'm just going to go over some of the stuff we removed, and this was based off of your input. We didn't do everything that was recommended. Some stuff just didn't feel right for us, but there was a lot of stuff that we did remove based on your recommendations. So some of the stuff was, okay, we're bringing stuff in case we need it, and that was a lot of extra stuff, basically. So I'll start off with massage balls. The massage balls are something we feel are necessary, but we don't really need 2 of them, and we don't need the bag that they came in. We just throw the ball in the pack, so we save some weight there. Small amounts add up, right? The packaging for the pillow, we got rid of that. Packaging for compressed wipes, so those little dehydrated wipes also came, they're in a bag, but they also came with little tubes, plastic tubes, where you could put, like, I don't know, a dozen in there, maybe, or 10 or whatever, as a portable little thing. So we had 3 of those in the pack, so we got rid of those. Utensils, I think you downgraded.
Yeah, so I already had a spoon and a fork that was on either side, and I thought that the utensils that we bought fit together and became long handles, but since they didn't, they were the same size as what I already had. So instead of bringing that whole setup, I'm just bringing my 1 fork spoon, so fork spoon on either side.
And then I just removed the case. Didn't see the need for the case, so that saved some weight, but I did bring the utensils that I had because that's all I had. Roll of toilet paper. I downsized to 1. I am bringing 1. I've heard there's lots of toilet paper and it's easily accessible, but I'm gonna have 1 roll with me. So battery, go ahead.
Yeah, just so you know, one of the reasons why Eddie originally did not want to come with me on the Appalachian Trail was because...
Are you diming me out right now?
He didn't want to have to get cat hole and do number 2 in the woods.
Yeah.
And so that was like a thing for him.
It still is.
So that's why he packed 2 rolls of toilet paper. And someone has suggested just use the wipes, and that is, I mean, I have a very small toilet paper, but I am going to use the wipes to keep everything clean down there when I use the bathroom. So.
All right, moving on. Electrical, so battery banks. I did have 3 battery banks. Yeah. My concern with this was because we're videoing everything and we want to take lots of footage and pictures and be able to upload as often as possible. I didn't want to run out of power because, well, you can't go back and get it once you've already walked the trail with a dead phone. So I wanted to make sure I had enough power. But as I was looking over the power banks, I decided to just go down to 2. So I have 2 power banks, probably still more than enough. One is 38,000 and the other's 30,000. So I did downsize there. Also downsized on the cords. I had some redundancy in cords. And actually I had a cord in there that we couldn't even use. So I got rid of some of the cords. The bag for my cook pot, my pot had a cloth bag around it. I got rid of that. Okay, you're probably gonna laugh at this one. I didn't show this in the video, but inside of my cook pot was a plastic Tupperware half-cup measuring cup. Yes, I'm a little bit OCD, and I didn't want to make my oatmeal without being able to measure it. I know some of you are getting a pretty good laugh right now about that. So what I did, I got rid of the half cup measuring cup. But what I did is my coffee cup, hot chocolate cup for me, I put a mark all the way around it where the half cup depth is on the outside, so I can see if I have a half cup. So I still have a half cup measuring cup, so it serves two purposes: hot chocolate and measuring.
Which is what you're supposed to do on the trail. Each item is supposed to have two uses, if possible,
Right.
at least. So, yeah.
Puffy stuff sack. Puffy stuff sack.
The packaging that the stuffy sack came to that's not waterproof.
Oh, I put my puffy in a different stuff sack. We both did.
Yeah.
We had some stuff sacks that are waterproof.
Yeah.
And we wanted to make sure our puffies definitely stay dry. So, and they also tighten down, compress a little more than the other ones. So,
yeah.
Water filtration. We went through our water filtration system, got rid of a lot of redundancy there. We did, however, keep both filters. We are bringing both filters, and we had a total of 5 bags, I think.
Yeah.
2 each plus the CNOC. So we kept the CNOC bag, and I kept one of the
net bags.
Not the net. No, the bag that the filter comes with. I forgot the name of the filter. Sawyer. One of the Sawyer bags. One of the plastic Sawyer bags. So I have one plastic Sawyer bag and the CNOC bag, and 2 filters, and I pretty much got rid of everything else. We do have a coupling to join the filter to a bottle to backflush it if we need to backflush.
Right, yeah. And that almost saved half a pound, believe it or not.
Yes, 6.45 ounces, yes.
Yeah.
I had a neck scarf, but I also had a buff, so I got rid of the neck scarf. Socks, I got rid of 2 pair of socks. I had more than I needed, obviously. And some of you are going to love this. And everybody told me to get rid of it, so I'm taking your word for it. You guys are the experts, right? The bear spray is not coming.
Yeah.
That saved almost a pound. It was 12.82 ounces. So I did get refunded by Amazon. I tried to return it to them, and they wouldn't take it back. I guess it's hazardous to ship it, so they just gave me the money back. And so I have bear spray for what I don't know now. Maybe the PCT is somebody recommended. As a
maybe
as
the
a, as a future
PCT will
hike.
be in our
Yeah.
You're coming along, baby. You're
maybe
coming along.
we'll see. The trowels, we each had a trowel, and the thought behind this was the plastic trowel is actually more comfortable to use. The handle is much more comfortable. The titanium one is more durable. I was afraid if we broke the plastic one, we'd have the titanium for a backup, but we just decided to skip it, and we have just the plastic one. 2 small towel containers. Oh, this must be the containers.
Yeah.
Okay, I already talked about that. Power cords, already said.
Yeah.
I had a can of Deep Woods Off. It was a small can for bugs, but obviously we don't need that at this time of year. And then the sleeping bag liner that we made, it weighed almost 2 pounds. So we decided to go ahead and ditch it. We are gonna wipe ourselves down and put on clean clothes every night before we get in our bags with clean socks. And so we feel like we'll be okay as far as that goes. So total weight for our bags, Renee is at 26.2 and I was at 28.2. So
that's without our food and water.
That's without food and water, but that is with everything. We did keep the bear canisters. I know there were some people recommending get rid of them, but we already have them, and I kind of like them, so we're gonna stick with those. But
and also, we didn't get rid of the fuel canisters. We each still have 2.
Yes.
But when we use them up, we'll ditch it, and
we just won't replace it.
Yeah. We'll stick to having 1 each.
Yeah. So that'll knock off a good pound or so.
A pound, yeah. Once we
use them up.
We're just going to use what we have for now, but we're not going to always carry two canisters each.
So I must say we're very thrilled with all of you that have come alongside us.
Humbled. Oof.
Yeah.
Very humbled. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a really exciting journey, and we're very passionate about doing this, and we're really excited to do it together. And yeah, we cannot wait to meet y'all on the trail. Like, we hope to meet a bunch of you on the trail, and we're really excited. And
Yes.
yeah.
So we have how many days? Today is the 28th of January.
Yeah. I have 5 days left of work. So this Friday coming up is my last day.
And we are headed to Connecticut to see our grandkids.
On Friday
on
after work.
On the last weekend, we'll be before the trail, and we'll leave.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave Monday. We're gonna hop a train down to Gainesville, Georgia,
Yeah, Monday.
and that's a Monday evening.
We're gonna
And so
get
we'll-
a roommate and sleep overnight in the train. So
Yeah,
that'll be an experience.
I doubt we sleep, but we'll arrive. We'll arrive Tuesday morning,
Yeah.
and we have a shuttle. I think we have a southbounder that we
A
met
southbounder we met.
last fall that offered, actually lives in the area, offered to give us a ride, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't work out, we'll find our way.
Yeah.
So anyways,
So next Tuesday, we will start the approach trail to
Yes.
the Appalachian Trail on February 7th. And we are super, super excited. Everything here is taken care of. My son moved to Delaware, and so he is here looking after the house and the dogs, and we're super excited. Yeah, everything's just fallen into place wonderfully.
all
And
right.
thanks to y'all, you're making our journey a whole lot easier. I mean, Eddie dropped about 5 pounds. I dropped about 3 pounds in weight on our packs, which that's huge, huge.
Yeah.
We're really excited. And then once summer, after we get past the wintry area, we can probably send some other stuff home and lighten our packs even more to reduce some of the impact on our bodies. So we're excited. It's gonna be
Yes.
great.
Yes.
Yes.
Looking forward to getting out there.
Yeah, we really are. So anyway, peace.